Eric Holcomb visited business leaders with One Southern Indiana in New Albany today.
Speaking to the Chamber of Commerce there, the governor celebrated tax cuts, reduced regulations, and increased investments in public infrastructure in Southern Indiana. Ian Hardwitt and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton report on why the region's so good for growth.
Governor Eric Holcomb visited New Albany in the final days of his final term, reaching Southern Indiana for a victory lap on the state economy. Though he's happy to let his legacy speak for itself, he does have hopes for it.
That economic development is viewed differently, that issues like quality of place and quality of life initiatives are included in how we measure economic development.
It's how the governor characterized the success of his pro-business policies, such as reducing regulation. With growth for new and existing businesses booming across the state, the legislature continues cutting the income tax while reinvesting into public projects like Indiana's largest hiking trail.
From New Albany to Mitchell, it's like 62.3 miles, and it creeps up, and it's fantastic.
The business community's applause continued with a 30-year staple in New Albany, Elder Advisors. Senior Vice President Lindsay Fleming thinks hiring is easier after the state reinvested more into high school business certification processes.
Just in the last probably 2.5 years, we've been able to almost double our team. So we're continuing to hire now as well. So yeah, the growth, and Indiana makes that easy to do here as a medium small business.
It's also attractive for newer business owners like Vanessa Omiokachi, who's developed a social app for meeting people called TravBud. Low state taxes, low living costs, and the potential for business grants like the $15,000 Indiana Technical Assistance Program give her hope for the future.
They do it once a year. I think it's an excellent program, and I think programs like that are actually going to be really great for startups, especially like tech startups.
And it's Holcomb's hope whoever his predecessor will continue reinvesting whatever the state gains from the business boom.
We've really seen, from Jeffersonville over to New Albany, amazing growth in Southern Indiana. But you brought up that hiking trail. Is that the one that's going to follow the old railroad tracks through parts of Southern Indiana?
Yes, that's going to be the one, Doug. And most of that is going to be going through Southern Indiana, which is exactly what the governor was trying to highlight when he was there today, is, this region that touches the Ohio River and that we share with them.
Okay, that's great idea.
I was going to say, are the business leaders hopeful that they'll have another pro-business governor coming soon, or are they worried?
I think anybody in business is hopeful that a pro-business governor would be on the way soon. And I got to tell you about that trail. I mean, that's the thing that got the room excited the most, to see that the money is going to be coming back into the community. And that's really what Holcomb wanted to nail down for the future, was somebody who's going to say, yes, let's do more for the businesses, but let's make sure that money goes back into the cities that support these places.
It's an ambitious plan, but as you said, it's going to follow miles and miles of railroad tracks that are no longer being used.
Yeah, just over 60.
All right. Thank you very
Thanks,
much, Ian Hardwitt.